Aloha class, welcome today. So we're going to start off really fun today. I have a little short video. It's really short. But as you watch this, I want you to think of your expectations of hula. You guys do that?
Yep.
Everyone know what hula is? Hawaiian dance?
Hawaiian dance.
Yes, perfect. Okay. And here we go.
Hyenas. I hate hyenas.
So what's your plan for getting past those guys?
Live bait.
Good idea.
Hey,
Come on, Timon. You guys have to create a diversion.
what do you want me to do? Dress and drag and do the hula?
Wow! If you're hungry for a hunk of fat, juicy meat, eat my lollipop here if it was the end of the dream. Coming down the line, on this fancy swine, all you have to do is get in line. Ah, hey, get up, yup, yup. Oh, so hey, get up, yup, yup. He's a big pain, yup, yup. You can make a big pain too.
Okay. So, did everyone enjoy that?
Oh, turn it on.
Oh, yes, thanks. I'm just going to turn it off. There you go. So, what is everyone's expectation of hula? Not everyone speak at once.
Like what that guy was doing?
Have to have a skirt.
Yeah, a
Have to have a
grass skirt.
skirt.
So yeah, like a grass skirt.
Grass skirt.
And don't they go like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
Is it like that? Trying really hard here, girl.
Move your hips, yeah.
You have to have a coconut bra.
Yes, that's a very stereotype.
I'm trying to.
Yes, that's a very. So hula is seen throughout Polynesia, but the hula that I'm going to share today is actually Hawaiian hula. So there's two types of hula. There's traditional, and then there's modern. So the traditional, you would only use a gore or an ipu that looks kind of like this, or a pahu or a drum. That's called a drum. Not gore, but that's called a drum. And then the more modern hula that you guys are thinking about has the ukulele, the steel guitar, and all those different things. And so all of these have simple steps, and I'm going to teach 4 of them today. And so these 4 simple steps can kind of just teach you the basic of hula, but there are more that come. And the reason hula was created was to tell a story or to share something with someone. And so that's what we're going to do today. And so, class, if the most important thing to remember is to aiha'a. That's the first thing. That's where you bend your knees like that. And that's the first thing in the aiha'a. And so the first thing we go over is the kaholo, where it's a 4-step one way, and then you do the 4-step the other way, and that's a complete kaholo. And then, so I'm just going to go over them, what they are, and then later I'll show you. So the second one is the hela, and it's where you point your toes and you alternate. And you do that for a 4 count as well. The next one is the wehe, where you lift up your right foot and then bring both knees. You lift up the left foot and do both, not knees, ankles. Both ankles. And then the last one is always everyone's favorite. It's the ami. So it's where your hips do a circle. Everyone see? Can understand that? Yeah. And so with your expectations of hula, there are, so the traditional hula actually did have grass skirts. They weren't green and they weren't cellophane. And the traditional one actually had the males do it, whereas nowadays it's more dominant with the females. And so the coconuts is like the Hollywood version of a hula. It's not the real thing, but for some people that is. So if everyone could just go ahead and watch me as I do. So the first one I was saying is the aiha'a, where you bend your knees, and you do that the whole time. And this helps to create movement in your hips really easily. And then the kaholo, which is the 4-step, is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one complete. The hela that I said with the pointing the toes is like this. You point your toes for 4 counts. And you want your ankle to be up and just your toes, and you point directly forward. You don't point to the side, you point forward for 4 counts. And then the Kawehi is always the hard one for everyone because you have to make sure that you don't move your shoulders as you do it. That's why it has important. And as you lift up, as soon as your foot comes back to the floor, you have to bring your heels up. So like this. I'll turn around so you can see it that way. Right foot, both ankles. This foot, both ankles. You can see that?
And your top body kind of not moving.
So everywhere above, like your hip, doesn't move. Well, when you do the hula, you do. When you do your hand movements, you do. But your shoulders have to always stay still. So like with a lot of people first learning the hula, like when they do their ami, they do it like this. But really it's supposed to stay still, it's just supposed to be your hips. So for the ami, it's a 4 movement as well. And you go like that. I'll turn around so everyone can see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so you keep your legs down too. Your ankles down as you do that. Okay, so if everyone wants to stand up, stand in one line.
I don't want to be in front of the camera, so I'm on the left side.
Go ahead.
I got you, boo.
Wait, here, I'm going over here.
Hello.
So we're just gonna do a little exercise. So if you're gonna come a little bit, so a little this way and a little forward. We're gonna do a little exercise to help us with aiha'a. And so what you do, we're only gonna do it like 3 times, just so you can understand. We're gonna do 4 counts all the way down to the floor for the aiha'a. So this is what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way down. So you're supposed to do like this, and then you have to go back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna do it 2 more times. Do you think you can do that?
How are these different?
We can do it.
With the Lord's help.
You can say prayer. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna go up again. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, and then we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna go up again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we do the hula, we want our aiha'a to be at number 2. So 1, 2, right there. And I'm gonna turn around. Is it easier if I mirror it or if I turn the other way?
Kind of both, actually.
Both? Okay. So with the kaholo, we're gonna go to your right first. So I'm gonna mirror it this way. So ready, set, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do it one more time.
I'm too tall for this, I feel like weird.
And the hula, they actually have it that the shortest is the one that everyone has to aiha'a to. So if you're taller, you have to like go super low.
We're like down here.
Yeah. We won't do that in here. It's not. We won't do that, but we'll just try and aiha'a our own second level. It's like beginner's hula. But we're gonna do it one more time just to make sure we got it down. You guys ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does everyone feel pretty comfortable with that one? Yeah? Okay, cool. And then remember to keep aiha'a. We're gonna go over the hela now. So the hela, like I was saying, you just point forward. It goes right in front of you. Toes on the ground, ankle up.
Wait, so if our knees bent, are we supposed to like stretch our legs so this one's straight?
Yeah.
Oh, my toe.
So you do that 4 times. Down, 2, that's 3, and then 4. So we're gonna do the 4 beat again. So ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does everyone feel pretty good with that one? Okay. So at the end of this, we're going to combine them all together, and I'm just going to name them out, and you guys are going to try and have me do them. Okay?
Okay, so what's the first one?
Kaholo.
Kaholo,
And
that's
then
this.
the
or
walkie
this
one.
thing?
No, that's aiha'a. That's not a move. That's just how we stay balanced, kind of.
Okay.
So the first one's Kahola, the one we just did is Hela.
Hello.
And then the third one we're gonna do is probably the hardest one.
Wehe.
It's the Wehe. Yeah. So you remember to Aiha'a, you bring up your right foot, both ankles. Left foot, both ankles. Right foot, ankles. So I'm gonna turn around. I knew this would be the one that you're gonna do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift up our right foot, both ankles. This foot, both ankles. Right foot, both ankles. Right foot, both ankles. So to help, maybe something that will help is that you'll have both legs be the same length as your shoulders. So you don't have it farther or closer than that. That's all good. And then remember you aiha'a. And then you bring up your foot. As soon as you're done, both ankles. Both. So your foot has to go flat before you go both ankles.
I cannot.
You can do it. You can do it. Look, you got it.
Well, thanks.
So you got. So we're gonna do it together. I'm gonna do the 4 count. So 4 count only has 2 ways.
Okay.
So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What
1,
was this called
2, 3. Wehe. 1, 2, 3, 4.
How do your hips move too? When I do it.
Well, the more you oh my gosh, the more you aiha'a, the more hip movement you get.
Hey.
Yeah. And then does everyone feel comfortable with that one, that they feel like they can move on, or do you want to practice some more?
We can move on. We'll practice.
You guys want to move on then?
Yeah.
Okay, so the last one is the easiest. Just remember your aiha'a, keep your shoulders straight. So if everyone wants to put their hands on their shoulders right now, and you're going to do ami. So you start on your, what is this? Your right cheek, and you're going to go around. Right, left cheek,
This is
round.
preparing us.
Like, this is preparing you for what? Don't go too
For hula practice.
Yeah, you're kidding me, Mom. That's why I'm dancing. Yes.
Okay, so aiha'a, and then we're going to do it 4 times. So ready, set, go. So 1,
Shit, I started wrong.
2,
I'm confused.
3, 4. So when I count the number, you want your butt to be in the back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, guys, you have to do it with me.
Oh, sorry.
So aiha'a. Go down. Put your hands on your shoulders because that helps, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys look way good.
Yay.
You guys look good. Okay, we're gonna do it one more time.
Ooh.
So remember, aiha'a.
I'll get lower for you.
You can do it. You can do it. Ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good job. So do you guys think you feel comfortable trying to do it on your own, or do you want to go through the round one more time?
So are we supposed to combine them, or how?
Yeah, so we'll combine them, and then I'll just say them out loud, so where you're able to do it on your own.
Okay, I hope so.
Okay, so maybe I'll do it with you guys twice, the whole thing, and then I'll have you guys do it by yourself.
Okay.
That sound alright? Okay, so we're gonna start from the beginning. So remember, everyone aiha'a, and then we're gonna do 1 set of a kaholo, so right and left. And then we'll go into the hela, which will be 4 times. And then we'll do the wehe, which will be twice, and then we'll do 4 amis. Does that sound good? Okay, so aiha'a. So ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. And okay, I'm gonna now do it with you guys. We'll do it the opposite way. And we'll do it together. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Then I can see if you guys are ready. Okay, you guys are ready? Set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. No, okay, do you guys think you can do it by yourselves now, as a group?
Yeah.
Can help each other out?
Let's do it.
Are you gonna count for us?
Yeah, I'll count.
Okay.
I'll count and do it. Okay, guys, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do it with my hands here. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's really good. So I think the only part where everyone got kind of nervous was the Ami. Were you guys nervous about the Ami? That's so funny. So maybe we'll do the 2 and then the Amis real fast, just to make sure we go over. So I ha again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to go right into it as soon as you're done.
Move my hips like you do.
My hips
Can
don't
you do
lie.
that?
All the way.
Yeah, it's so cool to watch you do it.
Okay, so we'll try it again. And then this time I'll just watch, just to make sure that you guys got it down. And then I will be all good to do our culture. Okay. Okay, is everyone ready?
Yes.
So I'll do the counting again. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! Everyone go around and give yourselves a big hand.
Hey,
You guys did amazing. So you guys learned the 4 basic steps for the hula. So you guys can go ahead and have a seat. Okay. So now that we are coming to a close, what are some similarities, if you've seen different Polynesian cultures or your own culture, what are some similarities that you see between this hula dance and maybe other possible dances in Polynesia?
I've seen people dance and their hips move like a lot, like
Uh-huh.
Tahiti.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
Tahitian.
you're like, whoa, okay.
Yes, they're very fast. Anyone else see some similarities?
We did like the same thing, like we shake our hips too, and then we move, but it's kind of different.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, I see some keys. It's nice. Yeah, but the reason I wanted to share this was that even though there's so many different cultures and we all have different things, there are still similarities that unite us. Like each of these different cultures use dance as a form to express themselves, and they also use it as identity. So hopefully you guys can take that home and think about your own cultures and the things that you do within those cultures to bring identity and to express yourself. Yeah. Does anyone have any questions about anything before we end? No? No? Okay, well thank you for your guys' time.